We fix bayonets and look towards the enemy. The enemy trenches are 2 yards off. They have been well built. In front is barbed wire and we are not expected to attack here. With a shout out to our Guru, we hurry ourselves forward. The enemy's bullets scorch our heroes whilst the machine guns and cannons spread their shots upon us. We keep the wire entanglements and overwhelm the enemy, killing some and capturing the rest. On the 10th, we captured 1,050 Germans and took 4 lines of trenches, defending the city of La Bassie.
Singh has suffered martyrdom in the war. The 47th Sikhs were charging. The Sahib said, Singh, you are not a Sikh of Guru Gobind Singh, you who sit in fear inside the trench. Singh was very angry. He gave the order to his company to charge. He drew his sword and went forward. A bullet came from the enemy and hit him in the mouth. So did our brother Singh become a martyr. There was no other man like him.
The country is exceedingly pleasant. In it, India is forgotten. I do not wish the war to end soon. I should like to die in this country, and I have no intention of returning to India. If you want anything, write to me. May the Holy Guru save me from India. I hope you will answer this quickly, telling me you are well. I am in great comfort as I am always away from the squadron. Tell Basant Kaur from me to look carefully after the children and have them well schooled, fed and clothed. There is no need to think of the cost. She can spend as much as she likes on them. But I have no hope of seeing them again. Nor do I wish to see them, for I have found a good opportunity of sacrificing my life, and I hope to repay my debt with loyalty.
Now listen, we have been fighting for 14 months, and the fighting has been very fierce. I have been in every fight and have fought with great valour. Our people have exalted the name of our country. When the order comes that the enemy is advancing in this direction, as a tiger advances on his prey, so we stand too with fight spirit, knock the senses out of him. Our troops have been accounted the stoutest of all the troops. At this time, they are in such heart that they would slay the tiger unarmed. Every man fighting with heroic bravery becomes himself a hero. It was my good fortune to be engaged in this war. We shall never get such another chance to exalt the name of race, country, ancestors, parents, village and brothers, and to prove our loyalty to the government. I hope we shall renew our Sikh chronicles. Do not be distressed. Such hardship comes upon brave men. What is fated must be endured. I pray to God to give us a chance to meet the foe face to face. To die in battle is a noble fate.
We are always in the trenches, and the fighting is very scarce. We are very keen on fighting. Do not be anxious about us. We hope the war will soon be over, as day by day the enemy is being crushed. The guns fire all day like the thunder in Sawan. The heaven and earth are indistinguishable, and at night there is a regular Diwali festival. thousands of men and thousands of different kind of fighting on the earth, in the nether regions, on the sea and under the sea and in the air. This fight is being waged with the greatest ability. It is a very difficult war, but the arrangements are marvelous. The shells are passing over our heads as we sit in the trenches, but there is no danger. After 10 days we get relieved. Then after 10 days rest, we come back again. We are full of fight and ready to do our bit as long as the war lasts. We are fortunate men to have been able to join in this great war. We will do our best to uphold the family traditions and the reputation of our tribe.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Regarding your inquiry about leaven and bread, you must not hesitate at all to consume it, but you should strictly abstain from eating flesh and drinking wine, which are both forbidden and noxious, and also antagonistic to the state of mind and body which is necessary for the proper contemplation of God. You must also abstain from having any liaison with another man's wife. If you have a book of extracts from the Guru Granth, read a portion whenever you have time. This will keep your mind pure. Recite your prayers daily. God is everywhere, the protector of those who serve Him. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
I am not afraid either to live or die. This is all in God's hands. I've escaped from a rain of shells and bombs, and I believe it will be the same in the future. He has laid down that my work shall lie in the midst of such blazing fire. I shall go on doing it with His help. There are 2 points to note in this. The first is that God has ordained my career, and the second is that loyalty to the King compels me to serve Him and be true to my salt. I'm sure victory is at hand, and we shall soon return to our native land.
Be it known to you that Bharaj Singh of the 38th Central India Horse has been awarded the Indian Distinguished Service Medal for bravery. He did very good work in the trenches. We made an attack on foot and took 3 trenches from the enemy, but we suffered heavy losses. Took 30 of the enemy prisoner, 46 were wounded, and 33 were killed. The Bharaj Singh killed 3 men with the bayonet and brought away a machine gun. For this, he received the medal for bravery. I was struck by 2 bullets. One passed through my breeches, the other through my turban. 2 or 3 signallers who were with me were killed. The enemy attacked and retook the trenches we had taken from him, and the Sikhs fled like deer. Our condition is very bad.
Our regiment was at the forefront of the attack, and so was my squadron. Thanks be to God, our charge was made with the utmost bravery, and it achieved splendid results. The fury of our charges and the ardour of our war cries alarmed the enemy, and they fled their trenches. At first we were assailed by machine gun fire from left and right, but afterwards from the front. But how could the cowardly Germans stand before the onslaught of the prayers of the Khalsa? This credit is not due to us, but to our Guru, through whose favour we speared many of the routed enemy on our lances and brought back many prisoners. On our return, celebrated generals came and congratulated our regiment.